everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Cobb with Pilates by Mary, and today we're going to talk about the vagus nerve and look at ways that we could start to activate that nerve. Now, it's a really rainy day here in Northern California, and one of my favorite parts about that is you can wear your comfiest sweater because we're not going to be sweating very much at all. These are really simple techniques that we can use to start to activate that vagus nerve. So, what is your vagus nerve? Your vagus nerve is your main cranial nerve running down here from the back of the brain, down the sides of the throat, and into the heart and stomach. So here are a few ways that we can activate that vagus nerve, which is responsible for emotional regulation and reduction of stress and anxiety. Sounds like something we'd need, especially around the holiday season, in the midst of COVID-19 and post-election drama. So let's get into it. Stress management 101. So for the first thing we can do with our vagus nerve, we know that it runs down into our stomach, our gut region. So if you take something, you'll see them sold online as waist trainers. It's basically a compression wrap around your midline. That sensation that you're being held and hugged here, that pressure will start to activate the nerve here and hopefully send some signals up to your brain asking it to calm down and re-regulate stress and anxiety. Pretty simple, try it out. The next thing you can do is work on regulating your breathing. To stimulate the vagus nerve, there's a really specific way that we can breathe. Number one, you'll be breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your inhales will be slightly shorter than your exhales, and we're gonna hold our breath between the inhales and the exhales. Here's an example of how that might work. We'll take a breath in for a count of 4 and a breath out for a count of 6, holding for a count of 3 in between. So it looks like this, a boxed breath. We'll inhale for 4. 3, 2, 1, hold it, 3, 2, 1, exhale through the mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat this for about 3 to 5 minutes and you'll notice that you've really calmed down your breath. You've regulated your heart rate here, and you'll notice that that's also stimulated your vagus nerve, allowing that anxiety to sort of calm itself down. Another thing that we can do, since we know that the vagus nerve runs down the throat, is to use our exhales to make a sound. Now this could be singing, you could be gurgling is another way to activate it, that vibration that stimulates here, the nerve when we move our throat. But you might also notice that you've done something like this in yoga. Taking an inhale in, and on that exhale, making some sort of a humming sound. Inhaling in, exhaling with a vibration or a sound. You might feel really silly, but let's be honest, none of us are as cool as we think we are. So try these 3 tips: the hugging compression around the abdomen, the boxed breathing, and the breathing with a sigh, a hum, a gurgle, or singing. All these are really good ways to stimulate that vagus nerve, which will then in turn stimulate the parts of our brain responsible for regulating our emotions and minimizing stress and anxiety. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you next week.